welcome everyone to the Sweet Boba Podcast, where we talk about everything Vtubing and streaming. We are your hosts, Tamm and Sweetly, and today we're joined by Boopy. Thank you for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to join you. Thank you.
Sweetly, it's been a couple of months since the last podcast. I'm super excited that we're bringing this back and making it an actual regular thing. What have you been up to all this time? We can see you have a new model.
I've kind of taken a hiatus from streaming because I've had a lot of IRL stuff going on. But I'm trying to slowly get back into it a little bit just because I did take so much time off. So I'm trying to set small goals. Trying to stream at least 2 to 3 times a week until I feel comfortable getting more into it again. And I did officially make the full switch to Vtubing completely.
Awesome! Congrats!
Streams. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Into the collective.
Yeah, congratulations!
Here. Thank you.
That's actually really exciting. I'm really happy for you. Boopy, when have you started VTubing, and what made you do it?
Actually, I think I actually started VTubing a little over a year ago, and the reason I started VTubing was because one of my friends started VTubing, and they looked like they were having so much fun, and I always wanted to get to streaming, but I was never confident enough for a face cam, so I decided to become a VTuber, especially since I had a design already set up because I'm an artist, so I already had a Sono that I would be comfortable using.
Fair enough.
Awesome.
Understandable.
Yeah, I think that's also why we started VTubing as well. I've actually never shown my face on camera while streaming. So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you do a cam stream ever since I've known you. The only time I've seen you is you post pictures on Twitter every once in a blue moon, but that's
That is true. I'm kind of camera shy, so I avoid it by all means.
Yep.
Apparently I am louder, so I'm just gonna put my volume a little bit down. Sorry. There we go. That should be it. So last time when we talked about on the podcast, we talked about VTubing in general. So today I would like to talk about pre-debuts. So Boopy, how was your pre-debut and before you that process before you started your first VTuber stream?
Actually, I've never done a debut stream or a pre-debut.
Really?
I'm kind of an impatient person, so I couldn't plan anything out like that. The way I debut is I just change everything randomly, and I don't tell anyone until my next stream. I'm like, hi.
Yeah. Wow.
Everything's different now.
That's actually amazing, and I guess it's a good and less stressful way of doing it.
I would agree.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot less stressful. It's a lot less stressful. I also have ADHD, so it kind of contributes to my impatience a little bit because I want things and I want them now.
Yep.
Well, I had a lot of troubles with my pre-debut. I'm actually debuting this Saturday, and I've gone through so many issues. It's actually crazy. I was close to actually quitting YouTubing as well, so.
Oh no, wait, why?
Well, my model artist basically kind of scammed me. They didn't finish my model, and they didn't layer the model correctly and stuff like that. So that was an issue. And obviously models are very, very expensive, some high quality models, and I couldn't afford to get somebody to rig my model or to fix it or get a completely new model. But so a couple of months were really a true struggle, and yeah, it was kind of depressing to even think about YouTubing, but I'm happy that those days are actually over now. So I'm super excited for my pre-debut process.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a long ride. You can say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's also another problem when it comes to planning things out. Things can go wrong pretty easily. But if you, I'm not saying the way that I do it is great or better or anything. I'm just like it's easier for me. It's less stressful for me personally, because
Yeah.
I'm not someone that plans very well in the first place.
Honestly, I kind of envy you. I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to just get a model and just start the stream with it. It's way less stressful
It
than
is.
what I'm going through.
I'm so sorry though. The thing is, I also don't have a 2D model, so I made my own model in Vroid, so that also contributed. I didn't have to wait for anyone. So, but also I did spend months on this model, just tweaking it over the course of several months. Even as I was streaming already with the model I was using.
Yeah. I believe Sweetly
Yeah,
also
so
has made her model as well.
Yeah, it's super
I have.
cute.
Yeah, I made mine in Vroid. I started with like just a simple like basic model that I made myself. Like, it was really bad. It was so bad, but I was still happy VTubing anyway because it was something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. Because like cam streams, like yeah, they were okay, but like sometimes it would like make me uncomfortable, or like I just wouldn't want to get up and get dressed to get on cam and stuff like that. So this gave me like an alternative to keep me a little bit more motivated to stream. So that's why I decided to make the full switch, because I figured it would be easier to keep me streaming by VTubing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I really like Vroid as a program to create 3D models, because
Yes.
you can just keep on editing it forever until you're happy. And like even if you don't finish it, or like if you're not completely happy, like for example, the model that I'm using right now, it's not technically complete because I don't have my claws or my tail or my feet.
Right.
I just have the bust stuff that you see here. And but if I wanted to, I could change everything and add that at a later date, and like it still look pretty much the same,
Right.
And I think Vroid's pretty good for that.
Mhm.
Also, it's also pretty customizable.
Mhm. Yeah,
Like,
it took me a while. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. All I was gonna say is like my first model also looked like shit.
Yeah.
I actually also started first with my own Vroid model that I made, but I kept changing, making new outfits and stuff, but I always wanted to get a 2D model, and now it finally did. So, but that's kind of like a really good pro for Vroid Studio. You can customize your model as much as you want. You don't depend on like an artist to do it for you. So that's pretty cool. And oh
yeah, I'm actually in the process of getting I'm actually in the process of also getting a live 2D model.
Oh yeah,
it's yeah, the art is going to be done in June, and I don't know when the rigging is going to be done. But
that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I always wanted a live 2D model, and the only reason I started with Vroid was because it was a free alternative that was also very customizable, and it's great for people who don't have a lot of money to start off with. But at the same time, I am also obsessed with buying art, so I had to get a live 2D model first.
That's kind of like a saying that YouTubers are always broke because they keep buying and doing like commissions, getting commissions from a lot of other artists. So yeah, the stereotype about YouTubers being broke is true. At least it is for me.
If my design wasn't like such a pain in the ass to draw for other artists, I would have so much art right now.
I love your design.
Same OC. Thank you.
I love your design. When you sent me like the PNG, I fell in love with it. It's so like detailed and exciting. I love it. I haven't seen a design like that very often, so your OC is amazing.
Thank you. Well, if you see any more, please send them to me. I'm always looking for more monsters to follow.
There aren't many monster YouTubers, that is true. At least I couldn't find many. I like
Yeah, I
different,
can't find many either. It's very unfortunate.
but I guess that's a pro for you. You're one of a kind.
It's not a pro for me because then I can't find any artists to draw me.
Yeah, they need to find artists that are comfortable doing designs like yours. So that is
Yeah.
I guess a negative.
It's okay though, because I'm also a monster, so it's fine. It's fine. Or I'm an artist. I'm an artist, so it's fine. I'll just draw myself.
Yeah,
That's also a way to do it.
I'm trying to learn how to do like digital art. Like that is way out of my realm. Like I can watercolor paint, oil paint, like I can do all of that, and most of my stuff is like abstract art, so like realism and people have never been my thing. So like trying to learn a new concept of art and also a new platform to do art has been just so bad. I am just like overwhelmed. So like I'll start like drawing stuff and I'm like, oh, that looks okay, and then I zoom out and I'm like, that's so bad, and so then I just like start over because I just get so overwhelmed and I judge myself. But I also have a really hard time like grasping the fact that it's something new that I'm learning. So like I just need to just relax a little bit. It's fine, but I'm like so about my art that if it looks bad, I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this.
I mean, you
That's the
gotta
artist
start from
dilemma.
somewhere, right? You gotta start from somewhere. Even like the best artists in the world or singers or anyone wasn't just born amazing. They practiced and it took them time to perfect their art. So you gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Also, it's really amazing that you're able to do traditional. I can't do traditional whatsoever, even though I'm pretty adept at being a digital artist. Yeah, I mean, I used to do charcoal and watercolor as well, but that was like years ago, and I have lost all talent for it or all ability for it.
Wow.
So I would but like if you ever want help with doing art stuff, I'd be happy to help. Also like suggest programs and stuff to like help you, like free to use or even like paid ones. I use Clip Studio, which has I'm shilling a little bit, but it has like sales pretty often for that like makes it like rather affordable. So like it'll be like $20 to get a full working program that's like basically professional.
I'll have to look into that for sure. Like I have a art tablet like right now that I've been using, and it's like trying to mess with the settings to make sure like it fits the program that I'm using, so I'm not like when I use the pen it doesn't go like off the screen and stuff, and just like that too. So I've been like trying, but I'm just like getting frustrated because I'm like, why isn't this working? You know?
Oh my god, but okay, that's actually an easy fix though. All you have to do is go to your tablet settings and change the mapping on it.
Yeah, that's what I've started doing, is like changing it and trying to figure out like what works like best, like size wise for me. So it's like been slowly like moving it to like certain areas in the tablet, like where my hand feels comfortable and like sizing wise, and just, you know, so it's just been a lot.
Yeah. Changing from traditional to digital is always a huge hurdle.
Oh yeah,
because it's such a different medium.
Yeah, I question myself.
Not only is that. Go ahead.
I was like, I question myself a lot because literally I was trying to draw just a circle the other day, and you know, like how in real art you just do like little sketch lines to make like a circle, and then you like go over it again to get like the, you know, permanent circle that you want to use. I was trying to do that.
For your wrist.
And I was just like, this looks so bad. This looks so bad.
I doubt it looked that bad.
Oh, it was that bad, Tam. It was that bad.
I don't believe you. I am sorry. There's no way it can be that bad like you're describing. I think you're a little bit too harsh on yourself.
Maybe. I don't
Oh my
know.
god.
I used to do painting
no.
in my younger years. Like I would get like an easel and paint, and I used to love that. But then I just stopped. I guess I took education a little bit more too serious, and I stopped doing that hobby. And now I'm terrible at painting, and I kind of regret
Yeah,
it.
sometimes you just fall out of things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you guys in chat have any questions for us, please let us know. Ask whatever you guys come to mind. We're here to answer everything. Why? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My phone keeps dying, and I have questions prepared. But yeah, I'm so sorry.
Oh no. No,
I
you're
need to get a new
fine.
phone. This one is it's on its last legs. So
Oh no.
I know. Puppy, what's your tab?
What's that mean?
I'm confused about what that exactly means. But if you're asking what links you can find buppaya on, !guest in chat. Here you go. There you can find their Twitch stream. Oh, tablet.
Oh, my tablet.
Oh.
I use an Intuos Pro Medium.
What is it called?
Intuos Pro Medium?
Intuos Pro. Oh, okay.
It's a Wacom tablet.
Oh. Do you recommend it?
I do actually. It's very good. I've had it for quite a few years now. Most art tablets are an investment, but they last a while, in my opinion.
Yep.
So they're usually worth it. As long as you don't have dogs, because my dogs have chewed up so many
Oh,
pens, and
no.
pens are expensive.
What dogs do you
RIP.
have?
I have 2 Labradors. Their names are Honey and Biscuit.
Oh,
They're yellow labs.
they're awesome. I
Need
love
it.
them. I have
I
4
need it.
German
Patty,
Shepherds.
Oh, I love German Shepherds.
I have 4 of them.
Give me one.
You need more.
What?
You need more.
No, I don't. Please, I don't want them. I don't want them. I'm actually happy with only 2. But for some reason, I decided to keep 2 of their puppies, and now I have 4, and it's sometimes a nightmare.
My
Means
tablet
extra
is
love.
one that you plug into the PC. But it also has, if you can also buy a wireless a Bluetooth. You can make it wireless if you really want to. There's an extension for that. But I do use it wired.
Yeah, I use mine wired as well into my computer.
Also, even if the cable burns, Wacom uses a what's a generic cable, so that you can just find a basic USB to mini USB or USB-C,
Mm-hmm.
one of the two. And it's I'm not even using the Wacom tablet cable. I'm just using a random one, or not a random one, but like one I bought from Walmart.
Yep. Yeah, mine does the same. I have a Huion drawing tablet right now. I got something that was like on sale, but pretty decent, like mid-grade at least to start on, to figure out if I like doing digital art or not, and then like I was gonna spend more money on a better one.
It's a good idea.
That way I just didn't jump right into it, spending, $200 on a really nice drawing tablet, and then 2 months later I'm like, yep, throw it out, don't want it anymore, and then I'm just like, well, I just wasted $200.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's totally fair. The reason I have that I splurge on a quote unquote professional grade tablets, even though I don't really have a screen tablet, because those just don't work for me. Really, that's not really for me. I've been drawing on the kind of tablet I have in so long that working on a screen is just like off-putting to me. But
Yeah.
I've been drawing for like over 10 years, so
What?
Wow.
Damn.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Elmo says that they love to try VTubing and they thought about it for a bit, honestly, I can 100% recommend trying it. There's a lot of free resources you can use to try and test it out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then like nothing lost, right?
Yeah, I'm totally 100% for others trying VTubing. I want everyone to become a VTuber. This is our cult.
It's a cult, guys. It's a cult.
You can even get free models or like very inexpensive models off of a site called Nixima.
Yeah.
So like it's not even like you don't even have to like drop a whole lot of money to get a model anymore.
There's also free models on Booth as well. Also, there's a lot of like programs that are used for VTubing. They offer actually free models as well to test. So, 100% recommend.
Yeah. You don't actually need to spend a dime to start VTubing.
Yeah.
Great. Also, there's a lot of free resources that people put out there, like free overlays, free music, or free to use music.
Yeah, there's a lot of assets for YouTubers to use, which is amazing. Guys, what would you do if you didn't do VTubing?
Oh, I'd still just be an artist.
Just an artist?
Yeah, just an artist. I just draw all the time.
For me, I probably would still stream, but I probably just wouldn't use a face cam anymore, to be honest. It's not me. When I first started streaming, I was like, yeah, all about it, you know? And then, like, the more time went on, like, the more, like, stuff just, like, kept happening where people would come in and, like, harass me and, like, you know, all sorts of stuff. And I just like finally got to a point where it was just like it was too much, and I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm back in high school again where people treat me like shit. So we're just gonna no more cam streams, and we're just gonna go full-time VTubing because it makes me happy, it makes me more comfortable, and it, you know, makes me want to continue streaming whether somebody comes in and says something or not. I'm just like, hey, talk to my model, man. You can't tell me that I look like shit. You know, so
who doesn't want to be an anime character?
Exactly.
I know.
For me, I think I would probably just not be streaming in general if I didn't do YouTubing, and I think I would go back to chemistry and probably teaching chemistry. So I'm happy I did not quit.
Yeah,
that's right. I do have. I could be working in the vet office. That's also an option.
Oh. What is the best comment you guys have ever received since starting YouTubing?
Whenever I'm told that my model is cute, I'm very happy.
I mean, your model is very, very cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm very easy to please. I'm very simple. Just tell me I'm cute and I'll be happy for the rest of the day.
I feel that. Give me chicken nuggies and I'm like good to go for like a week. You know?
Right. Chicken nuggies. Exactly, yeah. Yes. I love chicken nuggies.
Yeah, I think for me, like, it's been the same comment, like, since I upgraded, like, my model, like, to this one with Vroid, I did find quite a few, like, free assets, like the dress that I'm wearing, like, somebody put that out for free, and I was like, oh my god, that fits my aesthetic of my stream, like, this is so me, like, and I just been very thankful to find free assets to use, like clothes and stuff like that, but also have a lot of people like comment on my model. It just makes me feel good because it makes me know that my time that I spent making her like isn't time wasted.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think my best comment was when somebody told me that I've inspired them to start VTubing, that just made me happy. And that when they said and when they said that like our previous podcast really helped them start their VTubing career, it just made me really happy. So
Oh my god, yes. I love it when
cry.
things like that happen. Oh my god, okay. You reminded me. Whenever people are inspired, or like I can encourage them to do the things that they like, that also makes me very happy.
Yeah, for sure.
I want everyone to, especially if they become a VTuber. Everyone should become a VTuber. Become VTuber. Become
Yes.
one of us.
Join us.
One
Join
of us.
One of us.
One of us.
us.
When you guys first started
Absolutely.
out VTubing, were you embarrassed to tell people in real life what you did?
That's the great thing about me. I don't talk to anyone in real life.
Oh,
I don't leave the
Oh,
house.
okay.
I guess that's one way to solve that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, like I obviously, you know, Apath and I have been dating for a long time, and he actually like encouraged me to start VTubing because he like realized it was making me a lot happier when I was streaming and not as like self-conscious and like off-put basically when it came to streaming. So like it's really nice to have him around because he just encourages me, and like if I'm like, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that and I want to maybe design my own 2D model and all this stuff, he's always just like, yeah, you can do it, you know. So it's just like nice to have somebody IRL that encourages me to VTube because it makes me happy.
Cubs actually has a really good question. How do you deal with the struggle of being a VTuber? As you said, you had moments when you wanted to stop being a VTuber. That's a really good question. For me, I think the support of my community really helped. So I'm very thankful for everybody that has pushed me to keep going. What about you guys?
So I've never actually had privileged moment. I've never had a struggle with being a VTuber. The most I've struggled with is maintaining a regular schedule and streaming frequently, because I'm very bad at schedules, and so it took a while for me to, because like even though I've been technically VTubing for over a year at this point, I took months off because I got burnt out because I was streaming so much, because as a result of my ADHD, I get hyperfixations, and then like when the hyperfixation stops, I stop doing what it is. But I wanted to continue VTubing because I enjoy it a lot. So when I came back to the VTubing scene, I gave myself a schedule, but not a strict one, where I don't stream every day, and I stick to it pretty strictly, so that I don't burn myself out, even if I want to stream on a day that I have listed for myself as off. I won't stream that day, because if I do, I know that with how I am, I will burn myself out.
I see.
Yeah. I think for me, like, there's been moments for me where I have had like doubts about VTubing a little bit, just because like I don't know a lot about the VTubing community, and what's like the ins and outs of being a VTuber and things like that. So for me, like I kind of was a little self-conscious about starting VTubing, but now that I've gotten into it and like people come in and they compliment my model and like they enjoy my streams and stuff, and like I've actually had quite a positive outcome from it, like it's made me want to continue to do it.
That's awesome. Looking back for the first moments when you guys started, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? I would probably not stress myself out over streaming every day, or like not not feel obligated to do what the people around me were doing, because a part of, like, even though it was very inspiring, not all of it was for me, and I should have recognized that earlier because I know what I like. And even if it worked for them and if they looked like they were having fun, it's if I didn't start off liking it, why would I like it all of a sudden if I'm streaming, right? So yeah.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a great advice, actually. Just guys, do what you want to do and what makes you feel happy and what you like doing. Don't feel forced to do something just because others do it and others have success with it. You should be yourself.
Yep.
So that's a great advice. And you, Sweetly?
For sure. Personally, I don't know. I mean, that's like the thing is, you know, you want to do stuff that makes you happy, but I know there's still moments where you question, like, if people are still going to show up to your streams and that kind of stuff. Especially for me, going from face cam streams to then VTubing was like a big change for some people. And honestly, like, I have gotten unfollowed by quite a few people because they don't like that I'm a VTuber now, which that's okay. It's not for everybody, but I'm not going to change what I'm doing that makes me happy and makes me comfortable with streaming again to please other people. Like, I want to make sure that I'm putting out stuff that I'm happy with and doing things that I'm happy with, because then in turn that's going to make more genuine content.
Yep. For me, I'd say I'd be more patient and wait before I commission someone to do a model. I think that's where my biggest struggle comes from, and my biggest problems is just doing one wrong decision and then everything just spirals and follows one by one and goes downhill very, very quickly. So I'd say be patient, do your research, and then make a decision. Don't be like me.
Yeah.
Don't be like me.
Don't be like me.
I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot more resources to do your research for artists and VTubing in general nowadays than it was when VTubing was starting to be on the rise. Yeah.
What is your least favorite thing about VTubing?
The focus on numbers and worrying about if I will be supported by my community. I've been lucky enough that I have been, but like, I'm not someone that likes to rely on other people. So it's a bit of a trust exercise for me personally. I'm not huge in becoming a giant kind of like influence or anything. So I'm pretty comfortable with like where my community is at now, but also I know that I want to and I would need to get bigger as a VTuber to make this a long-term thing.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit unfortunate for me personally. Especially since I like to do it for fun.
Yeah.
Rather than for attention. I don't like the hardest thing for me is actually getting a lot of attention.
Okay.
I don't like attention, which is very ironic for a streamer. I think.
Yeah. And Sweetly?
I think one of the things that I have noticed, like, is some people have a misconception about VTubers that a lot of people do VTubing because they're not confident with the way that they look in person and all of these things in that aspect. And in a lot of cases, that's literally not the case. Like, people want to portray themselves as a character with a backstory, and some people just create VTuber models of ways that they wished that they looked like like me. I wished I was an anime cat girl. Honestly, I do. That's the dream. That's the vibe. And so I made a character based on how I wished I could look. But obviously, you can't be an anime cat girl. Sad, but it's the truth. And a lot of people that judge others for VTubing because they don't understand it, I can't fathom being that kind of individual, you know? And it's just like, and sometimes it is hard to see, you know, friends of mine who VTube that do get harassed, and, you know, people are like, oh, you're probably ugly, that's why you VTube. And that's, it's none of your business, frankly. It's none of your business. You know, let people enjoy doing the things that they enjoy doing and just mind your business.
Yeah. Not to mention that being a VTuber is a lot less, especially for people who present femininely. Being a VTuber is a lot less of a hassle because you don't have to put on makeup, you don't have to get dressed.
Yes.
You just turn on the camera, turn on the VC face or the VTube studio, and then you go.
Yep. Exactly.
They're already there for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of like an awesome thing about VTubing. Nobody knows what I'm wearing right now, whether I'm fully dressed or still in my jammies. I'm still here.
Right. Yeah, exactly. One of my friends, he fucking streams naked, and I'm like, why are you doing this? And he's like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, until one day your actual cam.
I mean,
yeah,
if they're comfortable.
One day your cam comes on, and you're just like, oh no,
the biggest nightmare of a streamer. No.
Luckily, I don't think that's possible with because like if you use your phone to project the image, then like it's straight from the program rather than the camera. So it's
right.
not, luckily that's not a fear.
Yeah.
Technology is so cool.
I don't use my phone because, like I mentioned earlier, my phone is dying. So, yeah, I'm just using my webcam. So if I suddenly show up with my face, you know the VOD will be immediately deleted.
Yeah,
he's like,
exactly.
Nope, stream done.
Nope,
stream done.
We're
out.
Done. Out. Goodbye.
That's actually why I moved to using my phone to capture the face, because even though, like, in addition to the face capture being a lot more accurate using the phone, I have a lot less like paranoia about my camera accidentally showing it to the model.
Maybe I should switch to phone. Maybe when I get a new one.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
Did you play the new game Ni no Kuni? I've never heard about that game.
I want to play it so bad. I actually have it downloaded. Yeah? I just don't have time right now because I'm doing an Iron Artist challenge, so I'm focusing primarily on art. But I want to play it so bad. It's a new MMO, inspired by Ghibli movies, so it's in the style of Ghibli.
Excuse me?
Oh, I've actually never heard about it.
It's very good. It's very cute. It looks super cute. The style is like super unusual for an MMO because it's very stylized, very cartoonish, but also like in an anime way. So even though World of Warcraft is also very cartoonish, it's very Western, and so like I don't find that particularly aesthetically pleasing. But Ni no Kuni is like pretty much up my alley in like every single way.
Maybe we should. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I need to check it out now. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd 100% recommend.
Okay. We'll definitely check it out then. Back to the question though about what's the worst thing about YouTubing. I think for me personally is that a lot of viewers forget that there's an actual person behind the model. The model is one persona, but there's an actual human being behind the model, and a lot of comments going towards the VTuber are very mean, but they're not meant to be mean. They're just a random comment, but they can still hurt the streamer behind the model. So I think that's what I feel is the kind of bad thing about YouTubing. Just that disconnect from people understanding that there's still a human being behind it.
Right. Because what you're looking at is an anime pink-haired cat girl, and what you're actually talking to is a real person.
Yep.
So like you might not feel like you're talking to a real person, or you're only talking to like a character, but sometimes the character and the person are the same depending on how someone goes about with their VTubing.
Exactly. a lot of times the model is like a representation of that VTuber. It's their alter ego, so to speak. And comments can still hurt the person.
Right.
What is the best piece of advice you could give somebody completely new to VTubing?
If you want to start, just do it. Like, don't let anything stop you. If you're worried about having art for it, then there's ways to go about that. There's really inexpensive ways to get art, even if you want it custom made for your particular taste. There are a lot of artists that are able to do PNGs. There's also places to get custom designs that you don't need to pay for, as well as places to get live 2D models free of charge, or you can pay a small fee and you can use it. And it's usually a higher quality model. Either way, it's like YouTubing isn't blocked by monetary means anymore. It's very, very accessible at this point. And if you're worried about starting, and there's no reason to not start. Like, if you want to do it, then just do it. Like, as Shia LaBeouf says, just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just do it.
Exactly. Tomorrow, yesterday, just do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a very good advice.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like I've had a couple friends of mine like ask me to make them VTuber models when I was first like starting to learn like how to do VRoid studios and like textures and stuff like that. And I did it, and now that I've had more practice at it and stuff, like I've been able to go in and like update their models and make them look better. And it's been nice, knowing that I have friends that want to try it and have reached out to me to at least help them make like a basic VTuber model, so that way they can at least try it and say that they've tried it. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. If they do, they do. It's it takes me a couple of hours to put a model together. So what? I mean, that's time that I feel has genuinely been productive and put my time into something that I enjoy doing, and that would potentially help my friends be able to stream, be comfortable on stream, and want to continue doing things that they enjoy once they switch to VTubing.
Yeah, the VTubing circle is pretty full of generous people who are willing to give free assets to anyone who needs them.
Yes. Agreed.
For me, my best advice is do your research. Just do your research, please. Just do it.
That too.
And actually start VTubing. Why not? VTubing is great, but before you do it, do your research. Look what's the best thing to go. Do you like more 2D or 3D, so you can set yourself up for your future?
Yep, for sure.
What was the first game you got into?
Like ever?
Ever. What is the very first game you've ever played?
Pokemon.
Oh.
Same.
Really?
Same.
Yeah. Actually, my old alias was Red, and people used to think it was because I really liked the color red. But it's actually because I'm obsessed with Pokemon, and the Pokemon trainer, Red, was someone I identified with a lot. So I had chosen my name after him.
That's cool. I actually never got into Pokemon. Like, ever. I never played any games. I did not watch the show. I know, like, some references from it and like some names and stuff, but like I've never got into it.
Well, it's not something that's hard to get into if it's something that you might enjoy. It's very much an RPG style game with the turn-based combat. But if it's not something you'd already like enjoy, then I'm not sure. Yeah. Like it's okay for you not to be into it. It's not a huge deal. Like I know some people will be like, "You've never been into Pokemon?" But it's not a big deal. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just a video game.
No. Exactly.
I know it's like a huge fad, but yeah.
I think mostly I never got into it because as growing up, I never got exposed to it. Like in the media that I was watching and consuming, there was no Pokemon. There was never mentioned, or the games I played. Like it just, I never got exposed to it growing up. And I feel like a lot of people did, and that's why they're so obsessed and love Pokemon. But like, I never got the chance to experience that growing up, so.
Well, there's also it's also if it's something like you're curious about or like you just want to like look into it, it's never too late to start. You know, I love watching first impressions of old games that I used to enjoy or still enjoy, especially Pokemon. I love people who play Pokemon for the first time watching it. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
why I watch a lot of I actually watch a lot of people, like whenever a new Pokemon game comes out, I watch a lot of people who play it, like first line playthrough, because I like watching the first time experience. I think it's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, I always played Pokemon like growing up. Like that was one of like my big parts of my childhood. And I remember playing Pokemon Coliseum on the GameCube, you know, and I remember getting my first Pokemon Game Boy Advance game and like, you know, all sorts of stuff, and playing like Red and Blue on my regular Game Boy and that kind of stuff. So like I always grew up with that. I always collected Pokemon cards. Like it was a big part of my life for a really long time. And that's like one good thing about like my parents is like they really encouraged us to be like individuals and like the things that we like, no matter like what people think and stuff. So like my parents, when I was just like, oh, I'm gonna start streaming my video game playing, like they've been very interactive with that and like very encouraging to continue to stream and play my video games and stuff. Like if I go upstairs to get water, they're like, ooh, what are you playing today? Like, how's the stream going? You know, stuff like that. So it's nice to know that like I personally have always had like a positive influence in my life that has continued to like be there for me and continue to encourage me to play video games since, you know, such a young age till now. And I know not everybody is lucky to have that, but I think because I do have that, it keeps me kind of a little bit more in a positive mindset to want to, you know, keep going.
That's
so
awesome.
Happy for you. That is great.
Thank you.
I'd say my growing up is and my life would be very, very different. I don't think I've ever had like that positive reinforcement from my parents. It was always just study, get your education done, stop wasting your time on games, you know, the classic thing. And now that I do have my degree, I'm like, well, bitch, I do what I want now. You can't stop me. But
it's so funny. I feel like I'm in the middle of the two of you. I didn't have like a super positive relationship with my parents and video games, but also they didn't like discourage it. It was like a very neutral relationship. So like even now when I told my mom that I'm streaming and that's how I make my income, she's like, okay, well when you're done with this side thing, apply for these jobs. And I'm like, okay, thanks.
Yeah. How important is viewer support in being a VTuber? What do you guys think?
I think it varies from VTuber to VTuber. For me personally, I'm in a very fortunate position where I don't need a lot of support from my viewers and I just do whatever I feel like it. But I know a lot of people depend on like their viewers for a lot of things, which is also fine and valid in my opinion. It really depends on like each VTuber situation. You can't really like put a blanket statement on that.
Yeah.
For me personally, if I didn't have the amazing support from my community, as in, oh my god, your model and stuff like that, it's so cute, we're so excited to see it, and all these comments encouraging it, and being excited about my debut definitely has helped me push through all the issues and the problems that I was facing the couple of months in the past.
Yeah.
So without that support, I definitely wouldn't be still a VTuber.
Yeah, it's just like any other entertainment kind of profession where like it varies from person to person, right?
Yep.
Like there's some people who are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and then there are other people that have to work really, really hard and like need all the support they can get.
For sure. Yep. Agreed.
Who is your favorite YouTuber that you love watching their content?
Oh god. I have so many. I like so many VTubers.
Say, but who's your number one?
Well, it changes because, like I said, I have ADHD, so my fixation always changes. At the moment, it's probably No Neko P, which is one of my friends. He's very funny. But he doesn't stream very often, which is very unfortunate for me personally. So if it wasn't him, it'd probably be Hazmat Ian, who I'm always hanging out with as well in their stream.
Yeah. And for you, Sweetly?
Honestly, I don't really have one at the moment. Because I'm just now like getting back into like going in and trying to find like recommended streams so I can like find different VTubers to watch and all of that. I do come across some on TikTok that like post funny clips and stuff like that, but and I make sure I like and share, and same with Twitter. I make sure I like and share VTuber content and stuff because I know sometimes it is hard to grow as a VTuber, especially because there is part of the streaming community that doesn't really accept VTubers because they're just weird. But I know there's a lot of people in my community that appreciate art in general, whether it's realistic art, VTuber art, or whatever, so if I share something, I know that my community will also support them. So like that's just kind of a big thing, for me, is just to make sure that I am supporting other VTubers like as much as I can, because I know a little support can go a long way, especially for exposure. So like even though I don't have a favorite, I still try and make sure I support as many as I can, even if that means a like and a share.
Yeah, I think that's great. I just have a chronic problem with watching everything all at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Relatable.
For sure.
I think the most right now that I'm enjoying is Shy Lily. I love watching her content. It's just hilarious. But I'm also super excited.
Sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna say, I recently started watching a lot of her clips because they're so goofy.
Yeah, just hilarious. Just random out of context clips of her streams are just so funny. They just make me smile. And another VTuber that I'm super excited about is called Typically Rose. She will be debuting this month as well, so I'm super excited to see her debut as well.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
If we're gonna be talking about corporate VTubers, I think Shiloh is part of Shoujo. No, I don't know. Anyway, talking about larger VTubers, another VTuber I've been watching a lot of clips of is Finana lately from Nichi-sanji Ian.
Yeah,
she's so funny.
She is. Yes, I fully agree. Now that you mentioned corporate VTubing, what do you think about that way of YouTubers? Do you prefer indie VTubers or corporate VTubers?
I don't have a preference. I think they each have their own place.
Yeah.
I don't really know a lot about that side of VTubing. So for me, like, I'm indifferent because I don't know enough to like speak on the topic. But like you said, I mean, each has their own place, so.
Yeah. I think corporate YouTubing has its perks. You definitely have your own support system. But that's what I like about indie VTubers. I love watching indie VTubers and supporting them through their struggles and seeing their journey, because it's their hard work pushing them through. And I love that.
Yep. Well, I feel like not to disagree with you, because I do think that indie VTubers do put in a lot of work, but I feel like it also dismisses the amount of work that corporate VTubers put into becoming part of corporate, because like they had to have something, like they had to work to become part of it, right?
That is also true. Yeah, I do agree with that too.
I also think they do have a lot of. I also think they do have a lot of more resources at their disposal.
Yeah, that is true. I definitely don't disagree with you on that. Guys, do you have any more questions in chat? Also, if you guys have any questions, please ask. Is there anyone you would like to partner up and do a collab with? Like, who would be someone that you would love to do a collab?
Honestly, I just love to do more collabs in general. I'm very shy, so I never reach out and ask anyone to collab with me.
Oh, really?
So mostly, I think I'd rather just like get the courage to ask someone to collab with me rather than like have it like think about who would I want to collab with, because just asking for a collab in general is very difficult for me.
Yep.
I did not expect that, but I'm glad that you decided to join us today and collab with us.
Yes, me too.
I was happy. I was so happy when you asked. I was like, I can be part of something.
Oh, that makes me happy.
I'm always happy to be part of other people's content. I don't even have to get anything out of it. I just want to be there, enjoy it. But we got a collab when I finally beat it. Yes, obviously. Yes. By the way, Sai Bunny is my wife.
Oh. Well,
what's your favorite Pokemon? Typhlosion. My favorite Pokemon is Typhlosion, 100%. I used to have a lot more trouble deciding, but as I've grown older, I decided that Typhlosion is the only one for me.
It's the only one for me. Love that. Yeah. My favorite is actually Sableye. That one's my favorite.
Oh my god, that's such a good choice.
Yeah, I know. And then they came out with his mega version, and I'm just like, oh my god, him just this tiny little thing just holding the giant gem. I'm like, it's so
just a little
cute.
Goblin. Just a little goblin.
I know.
Love it.
It's so cute, and I'm just like, that's so me though. So me. I love so shiny things, so that's why I'm just like, he's perfect. His eyes are gems. He's got gems on his back. He's obsessed with shiny things. I'm like, that's me.
This hole was made for you.
Yes.
What kind of projects are you guys interested in doing in the future?
Well, at the moment, I'm in the middle of a project, which is the Iron Artist Challenge, where I draw 100 finished peaches over the course of 100 days, or at most 100 days. I'm probably trying to do it in less time than that for the whole month of June.
Wow.
You can do it.
I definitely don't doubt that you can do it. You got this.
Thank you.
We believe in you.
I'm doing my best. Thank you.
Yeah. I think for me, I don't know. That's such a tough question.
I asked the tough questions.
I know you do. She's like shining the light in my face. Tell me! And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
No. Please save me.
I mean, for me, like, there's just so much stuff that I want to do and like want to get done and like learn, that it's just like so hard to like narrow it down to like one thing. Just like, I have a lot of goals and I want to make sure I meet those goals or go above and beyond, but I know I have to, you know, like we stated earlier, you have to start somewhere, and like I just don't want to be like at the bottom of the barrel. Like I want to be like a little up from that, you know, just not at the very bottom, but I know like I'm gonna have to start at the bottom in order to get to where I want, you know.
Yeah, you always gotta start at the bottom.
I fully understand it, because for me, I have like so many plans and I make so many projects in my head, and then I'm just overwhelmed and I don't know what to start or what to do or what needs to be done first for everything to work out. But I have so many plans and it gets so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
totally
we have a very controversial question in Chan asked by Cubs. What do you think about pineapple pizza? Very controversial. Very.
I have a very controversial answer.
Oh?
Yes.
I don't care.
Yeah. I'm the same. I am the same.
I hate it.
You like what you like. I don't care. Like, what's the fucking matter?
Yeah, like I will eat it. If somebody orders it, I will eat it. Okay, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm Switzerland. I'm Switzerland here. I'll go either way. I'll eat it or I won't. Like that's just it.
Yeah. If you put it in front of me, I'll probably eat it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it. You know?
Yep. Exactly.
Well, I have to admit, I really don't like pineapple on pizza. It's not my thing.
But you've tried it though.
I have tried it, but I hate it. I really don't like it.
That's fine. You don't have to like everything you try.
Yeah, but funny thing is, I also don't like pineapple, but I do like pineapple juice.
Oh my god!
I love pineapple juice.
What is happening here? What is happening here? Who are you?
I don't know.
Oscar,
are you an alien?
Fun fact.
Yeah. She can't be among the more normies.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Fun fact, pineapple has enzymes that eat up your tongue and destroy your tongue buds. That's a fun fact. I hate pineapple. I hate eating it, but I love the pineapple juice. I love the taste of pineapple. I love it, but like I cannot eat pineapple by itself or on pizza. That's just horrible for me.
Pineapple is the food that digests you back.
Oh no.
Yeah. Please.
That was
for me, like always growing up, like my mom always baked ham in the oven, but she would like cook the pineapples on top and make like a glaze out of the pineapple juice, and she would just mix brown sugar in it and put it on the ham. So like I always grew up like eating pineapple juice, all that kind of stuff. So like I've always had pineapple, and like just the pineapple glaze on the ham, and then you get the cooked pineapple with the brown sugar glaze on it. Oh my god, it's the best thing I've ever had in my life. So good. I love pineapple. It's so good.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, it does sound very tasty and nice, but
yes,
I'm not sure if I would try it.
It's like I don't know about all that, but good for you.
But good for you. Yes, good for you.
Similarly, I love honey glazed ham. It's the only kind of ham I would tolerate.
Oh my god, yes, please. I can have that all day long, no issues.
Yes. So if you like honey glazed ham, you'll probably like pineapple glazed ham because it's basically the same thing. Yeah, it's a little bit more fruity.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, in that case, what are your favorite foods?
There's a spider on my wall. Hold on.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would run out of the room screaming and crying. Fuck that. No. Sorry. Nope. You say spider, I'm like, where? We're out. I'm leaving. I'm not staying here. Burn it down. We're done. Canceled.
My partner has a spider phobia, so I would be
you get it.
I'll be the one killing spiders in this relationship.
You know what? That tells me right there you wear the pants in the relationship. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hashtag calling out.
I may be calling him out just a little, but that's fine.
Oh no. Yeah, I hate spiders, but oh well.
I like the little tiny baby like jumping spiders, the little white and black ones, the little tiny ones. I think those are adorable. However, they get any bigger than that, I'm like, no.
It didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. It's a spider.
Just smash it.
Okay, I have a question. What is the worst grade
Yes.
you got on a test?
Oh, I have failed multiple tests in high school, but I never took like freshman and sophomore year of high school very serious because like I always hated school. Like I never enjoyed it. But for me, like it had to do with a lot of like the way that I was treated in school by like my peers and stuff. So like that was another reason why like I hated school in general, was because of that. But also the other thing was too is like I got bored learning in school. So like stuff that I know that I wouldn't use ever in real life, like I was just like, what is the point of learning trigonometry when I know I'm never going to use that, you know? Like what is the point of learning any of this if I'm never going to use it? Like I'd rather learn how to balance a checkbook and all these, you know, real life skills, how to do refinance on a mortgage, like stuff that I know will be actually useful. Like that's what I would have rather spent my time on. However, that is not what I spent my time on, you know, in school. So I failed a lot of tests and just did not give a shit basically until my junior and senior year of high school. And then I graduated with a 3.0 and almost graduated with an art seal on my diploma because I took every art class in high school. The only one I did not take was photography, and that is why I didn't get my art seal on my diploma, was that, but I took every other art class. So
I'm so sorry. I'm back.
No worries.
your model was going all sorts of crazy over there, and I'm like, either A, that spider climbed on her, or B, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. The desk is gone. Like, house is burning. We're done here. Like,
It was a disaster, but not that drastic. I lost the spider.
Oh no!
mm-mm.
Oh no!
My-
You're
I
gonna
had
You gotta
my
leave the
that
mom-
thing is
place.
gonna be
my mom
on you.
trying to take it out. Had my mom trying
Yeah.
to take it out, but she dropped it instead, and that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh no! Burn the
You're gonna
place
wake
down.
up and that thing is gonna be on you with a vengeance.
No, don't say that.
It's
Ugh.
happened to me before, and I'm just like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. I woke up and I was like slapping my freaking arm so hard, and I'm like, ah, yeah. Mm-mm.
I'd cry if that happened.
I did cry
Oh my god.
hysterically, might I add, and I flung myself out of bed so fast. I was like, I have not moved that fast since freshman year of high school. Like, this is just wow. I amazed myself. That spider is dead, done and gone. But I was more impressed with the fact that I moved that fast.
you adopted superpowers to get rid of the
Exactly.
spider.
Yep, I'm the Flash now. Sorry. It is what it is.
Who knew that the only way you really needed to become the Flash was not to get struck by lightning, but to get a spider on your arm.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even bitten. Not even bitten. Just have a spider there.
Just a spider
Yes.
existing in your vicinity.
Yep, exactly.
Uh.
See? We get it.
Awesome. Tam, can we expect Pokemon streaming in the future? Probably not.
No, totally watch that.
I would come by just to judge you who you pick as your starter Pokemon, to be honest, and which game you start with.
100%. Look, listen. Here,
Okay.
look. I'm following you now. If
Okay.
you don't stream Pokemon, I will be very disappointed.
Oh my god.
There's a new
Okay.
game. There's a new game coming out in November.
Yes! I see
Really?
it. Yes.
Okay. How about this? If I get to 50 subs, I will do a Pokemon stream.
All
You
right.
heard that?
That
You heard
Chat,
that? All
get
right,
it
everyone.
together.
Chat. Yeah.
Scrape your earnings. Let's go right now.
No, don't do
Right
that.
now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right
No,
now.
no, 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 no.
50 subs, easy.
You don't even have to get toe picks, man. Just do it, for free. Just give us your money for free stuff. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
Exactly. You know what? I'll even sweeten the pot a little bit. The person that gives the most subs will get a drawing from me to Tamm. Give the most subs
Wow.
to Tamm, I'll draw for you so that they can play Pokemon.
Okay, guys.
Seriously, I'm about Pokemon.
We'll draw Tamm with a Pokemon that she picks for her starter. That sounds good.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
guys. You guys heard it all here first. Get to it then.
I'm so serious right now. I'm so desperate
Yeah.
for you to play Pokemon.
Same.
Okay. Well, we'll see how the debut goes. If the debut goes great, maybe. It will happen soon. We'll see.
I will do free advertisement on my Twitter for the next couple of days and be like, if you are not in Tamm's stream, giving her subs for this. Well, I don't know, but you get my point. Like,
Okay.
just we need you to do it, okay? Thank you.
Oh,
We
God.
do need Tamm to play Pokemon for the first time.
Yes, please.
Guys, what is
Absolutely.
your favorite ice cream flavor? You can tell a lot from a
Ooh.
person by what their favorite ice cream is.
Ooh, that's such a difficult question.
I am known
I
to
have
ask the
to.
difficult questions. That's why I'm here.
Can I have two? Can I have
Of
two favorite
course.
ice cream flavors?
Yes.
I like mint chocolate chip, and I also like
Ooh.
mocha chocolate chip. So mocha ice
Ooh.
cream, coffee ice cream with chocolate chips in it.
Okay.
Yes. Very good choices. Very good choices.
Those are
I would have to
really
say
good choices, yes.
I would have to say chocolate peanut butter is mine with like the peanut butter ribbons and the chocolate ice cream. So good. And then my other one happens to be Blue Moon ice cream. It is a childhood favorite of mine. And I
Blue
have
Moon sounds
I love
familiar.
it ever since. It's like kind of like Superman ice cream a little bit, which is
Ah.
like the red, yellow, and blue ice cream. Yeah. It's kind of like that, except for it's just blue. And it literally dyes your mouth blue.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds
Oh, so it's
fun.
not- it's like the
It's so
popsicles,
good.
right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It has kind of like a fruity flavor to it a little bit. Kind of like
yeah.
the milk from Fruity Pebbles is kind of what it tastes like.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember trying it before or having it before.
Yep.
I'd love to
it's
try
one of
it.
my
You
all-time
unlocked a
favorites.
memory. You unlocked a core
Mhm.
memory.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'd like to try that flavor actually. But my favorite
It's
would be
really good.
chocolate, raspberry, and mango.
Oh.
All together, or are those your three favorites?
Those are my three favorites, but also together. There's one ice cream I adore. It has raspberries and mango and chocolate cookie, and it's so good. You can buy it like here
Oh
in
my God.
Serbia. I don't know if you have it in America, but over here it exists, and it's so
I am
freaking
about
good.
to raid every grocery store and be like, do you want this? I need this right now.
There's also a pink chocolate ice cream, and it's so good.
A
What?
Yeah, there's
No
actually
way.
pink chocolate ice cream here. I love it.
Is that made for me? It sounds like it was made for me.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Does
You
it
should
have
definitely
marshmallows
try
in
it.
Because if it does,
And it has like
chocolate and
raspberry
marshmallows?
and strawberry like
oh
on top of
my.
the
Oh,
chocolate,
come
like
on.
the ice cream, and it's so good.
Why are you doing this to me?
If I had
Ugh.
ever had that, that would have probably been my favorite, but I've never had that before. Oh my God, though. Sounds delicious.
yeah, that would definitely. Oh, woo!
Well, see,
I feel like I need it now.
Just talking about it.
now I kind of want to go get some ice cream.
Oh my God.
Why
you
did
know
I
what? Me
ask
too,
this
though.
question?
Hey, listen, you did it
once
to
this
yourself.
stream ends, yeah. Once the stream ends, I'm going to go to the boba shop and get me some boba because I'm really craving it now.
Yes. What is your most important question of tonight? what is your favorite bubble tea flavor? And boba you'd pick.
I
Very
like
important.
I like rose milk tea. That's my favorite. I love rose milk.
Okay.
What else? And for the boba, usually I go with like the standard boba, but recently I've been wanting to try it with strawberry popping pearls.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like they go really well together.
And Sweetly, what's your favorite flavor?
So listen, here's the sitch. I've never had bubble tea before.
How did I know you were gonna say that? How did I know you were gonna say that? How can
We
how?
don't have stuff like that here.
Really?
Unfortunately.
No.
We literally do
No.
not have any places that do like bubble tea shops or anything like that. The one place we did have in the mall that's close to me ended up actually closing, so I never actually got to try it. So
No.
but as for like tea wise, I love black tea, I love green tea, I like there's this blueberry and raspberry green tea that I got to drink the other day. Oh my, best tea I have ever drank in my life. Swear to God, it was the best tea I've ever had. But I love tea and like coffee and stuff like that, so I'm sure I would probably like boba, but we just don't have anything like that around here. I would have to like try to find some place, like if I go on vacation, would have to probably find it somewhere out of state.
That's
Damn.
actually so sad.
Yeah.
That is really sad. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, so it's
my
not
condolences.
my choice.
My
It's not my
condolences.
choice.
Oh no.
Not to dox you or anything, and you can type it in the chat if you like in the private chat if you're not comfortable saying it on stream. But what state do you live in?
I live in Michigan.
Michigan.
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta ask my friend from Michigan if they have. Does Michigan have boba anywhere?
If it does, it's
I'm from
probably gonna be
Michigan.
like an hour drive from me.
That's
Easy.
nothing. That's nothing.
Trust me, boba
That's
is worth it to
nothing.
drive for an hour to get.
An hour
Okay.
is nothing. Take it from a Texan.
Oh my god.
That's true. That's true. An hour for you is like 3 hours with traffic. So I get it. Yeah.
Well, actually, an hour for me is just an hour for me, but it's also like an hour for me is like in the same town. An hour for me
What?
is a fucking pinky in a whole body. Not even a pinky nail is an hour for me. That's just how big Texas is.
Listen, I've got really small pinky nails, so that's a real small portion, you know.
Yeah, it's a very
real
small portion of it's a very small portion of Texas. I can do a 2-hour drive round trip or 2-hour drive to and from easy in a day. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Cub says, just try it, make your boba dreams come true.
Listen, I'm gonna
Yeah, my
hold
friend-
you to it, Cubs.
Yeah, my friend from Michigan says there's like 4 or 5 places with boba within 15 minutes of her. So you could definitely get boba somewhere. Just it's nothing.
I'm gonna have to hit up your friend and be like, give me these addresses right now. Tell me, show me the way.
An hour is nothing. You can do it. It's so easy.
For me, I don't have as well like anywhere close boba. For me, if I want to get boba, I have to also drive for an hour, but it's literally across country almost. So that's not.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for
me, an hour is just going into
a
town.
long drive.
Yeah.
But
It's just going into town. Why is Texas so big?
Is it true that everything's bigger in Texas?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
I've never actually been to the United States, but we'll be
I'm
to visit one day.
actually lucky. I'm actually luckier than the both of you because the nearest boba place is like less than 5 minutes from my house. So
50 subs for Sweetly and she'll try boba.
Listen. So what I heard is we're moving in with you because there's boba 5 minutes from your house. Okay, got it.
I mean, if you want to live in Texas, sure.
I mean, I've got a couple friends I play video games with that live there, so I mean, I just bother them too. So sounds like a plan.
Well, the thing is, even if your friends also live in Texas, there's a very large chance they're not within 10 hours of me.
It's
Oh,
true.
no.
This is true. I'd still make
Texas
the trip
is
anyway
very
to annoy the
large.
fuck out of them. Yeah,
Texas, very large.
Texas big boy. Mhm.
You can go from one end of Texas to the other in about 15, 16 hours, I think.
Wow.
Texas
I think
big.
Wow.
it's the same. It's the same for Michigan. If you go from the Mitten border all the way at the bottom, all the way to the edge of the UP, where it meets Wisconsin, that's about like 13 to 14 hours. And even from where I live, it was like 12.
Hmm.
So
So that
same.
means
It's about the same.
what I'm hearing is an hour for boba is also nothing to you.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, you are.
So nothing stopping you to get
So-
and try it.
Yes. This is facts.
Yes, go get boba.
Okay.
I can recommend
I
you
don't know.
my favorite flavor.
Yes. Tell me.
It is taro tea with tapioca pearls and either mango or raspberry pearls. So
That sounds good. That sounds
I
good,
love that one.
actually.
That's
That sounds
my
very
go-to.
good.
Yeah.
I think I would probably have to get something fruity just for my first time trying it because I have had tapioca and let me tell you, no.
So the
Nope.
tapioca pearls don't actually taste like tapioca.
Oh, okay. Whew. Whew.
Yeah,
All right.
they don't, but they have
That
like
makes me
a
feel better.
chewing consistency. So
yeah, they're very chewy.
for your
They're like-
very
they're like
first
jelly.
boba, I wouldn't recommend going straight to tapioca pearls, but like a fruity pearl that pops, definitely it's a good choice.
Okay.
But taro tea is super sweet, like super sweet. So that's a good choice as a first bubble
If
tea.
you like sweet things, that
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
I would recommend tapioca pearls right out the gate. But I'm an agent of chaos, so
She's like, full sender, bud. Like, just get right in there. Just
Yeah.
do it.
So
Yeah,
Cubs
yeah,
is
just go for it.
asking, yeah, just do it, guys. Cubs is asking, what's your favorite game of all time?
oh. Normally, I would answer Pokemon, but at this point in time, I think I'm obligated to answer Okami because I've played it like 4 times at this point, and I've watched other people play it like at least 5 times.
Okay.
So, guess I have to say Okami. I love Okami.
Not a bad choice. And for you, Sweetly?
Definitely gonna have to go with the Destiny franchise. I have literally been playing Destiny since D1 was in beta,
Oh my god.
and I have played it since. I have Destiny 2 right now with the Witch Queen expansion. I haven't played any of it yet because I didn't want to play the story by myself. However, like, I have Destiny 2 merch. I have Destiny, all of the Destiny Funko Pops. I have all of them, including the glow in the dark chase ones. Like, I mean, I have a
awesome.
collection of stuff. I am dedicated to this franchise.
We have a super fan over here.
Yeah,
it seems like it.
Basically. Give me a freaking cape that says Destiny on it and I'll run around.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Okami is a very good game. It's also something that I'd recommend to people who play the first time to stream it because they also want to watch it. I want to watch everyone play Okami.
I've never played it.
Okami. I want to watch people play Pokemon.
I've never played it.
Me
You
either.
haven't played it? You should play it. It's on Switch. If you have a capture
Yeah,
card.
I
do
don't
have
have
a
a Switch.
And I do have capture card. And I have a Switch.
Then you should play
So I
it.
I guess
We'll
Sweetly's
see.
gonna play it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll play Pokemon and Sweetly will play Okami. There we go.
Yeah.
We got a plan. Awesome.
It's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming
For
together.
me, my favorite game of all time, I'd say would be Far Cry 3 or Horizon Zero Dawn. Like both of those games are so good. When I played them for the first time, they were such an amazing experience. Even when I play it again and again and again, it's always such an amazing experience. I think I've played Far Cry 3 like 50 times over. I know every line from the game.
Oh my god.
When it comes to Horizon Zero Dawn, I think I played it like 10, 15 times over. And I was actually planning on playing it again. So,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys have such intense favorites, and I'm just over here like I like being a dog.
So yeah, I'd say Far Cry 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn. Those would be my favorite. All
good.
nice tastes. Yeah. Another question. What's your favorite water brand? Okay, Dami, I see you.
So this is really funny. I hate bottled water. I hate it.
Really?
I hate it. I think it's disgusting. It's disgusting. So I only drink filtered water from my fridge.
Okay.
I will not
Listen.
touch bottled water whatsoever, but if I have to, if I don't have a choice and I must pick a bottled water to drink, I'm gonna go the bougie choice and pick Fiji.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. For me, my favorite is Ice Mountain. It's a spring water, and it's very good. It's my all-time favorite. Like that is our go-to. We've always had it. Like, and up here, our city water not that great. Okay, so like I've always just drank bottled water, and then when I drink city water, if it's not like filtered, so like I just get it out of the tap, even though we have a filter, and then I don't get it from the fridge where the fridge has an extra filter, I get sick, like sick to my stomach from drinking tap water if I don't get it extra filtered out of the fridge. So we have to drink bottled water here.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
The water in my fridge comes from the tap because I put it in a. So when I say a filtered water from my fridge, I don't mean like using the fridge filter. I mean I have a filter. I have a big pitcher, or not a pitcher. It's like a box. It's like a box of a filter of filtered water. So I put tap water in it and then I drink it.
Kind of like a Brita filter or something.
Yeah, it's like a double-sized Brita filter. Because it's not a pitcher. It's got like a tap on it.
Oh my god, there's a huge spider here.
Oh no!
It's actually huge. It's as big as my palm. No, go away.
Ew, no!
Oh no! What is going on? What are these spiders? Where are they coming from? Go away!
Best I can do is get out my lightsaber and just whack it with
Oh my god, I don't have one. I would love one.
feature on. Audio feature on. So when I hit the wall, it's like meow, meow, meow.
Oh god, that's amazing.
I wish I still had my lightsaber so that I could have done that. That would have been such a good idea. Because it's like the perfect length where you don't have to get too close to the spider.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Wait, can I take a picture of the spider actually? Oh my god, it's so big.
Oh my god.
Is it gonna make me throw up?
And it's literally in front of me, behind my laptop.
No! I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, this is awful. Anyway, it's like taunting me. It's right there in front of me, behind my camera.
Oh my god, no, I'd run away. So when I had the spider in my room, I was like watching it for like a good 2 minutes before I was like, you guys, I gotta take care of this spider. And then I ran away. I was like,
Oh god, anyway. We have very bad water from the tap. It's actually not drinkable at all. I don't actually have city water. It's my own water underground waters on my property. But it's really bad.
Water.
It's really bad. So we like to buy it. We have to technically buy water We even have to buy water for cooking. For like, if you want to make a soup or something, you literally cannot use the water from the tap for anything. Not even cooking, making coffee, or anything. It's only good for like showering, taking a bath and stuff like that, washing your hands, but it is not good for consuming. So we actually have to buy like those huge gallons of water for drinking or cooking. And well, for drinking personally, I like Kňaz Miloš, which is a Serbian brand of water. So yeah, it's called Kňaz Miloš. It comes from, I think, from a well somewhere. Yeah,
sounds fancy.
It is fancy. But I also don't like normal water either. I like carbonated water.
Oh,
like, I
you
can't
like
just
sparkling
drink,
water.
Yeah, I like sparkling
you
water.
You like spicy water. You like the spicy water.
I like it spicy.
No, I don't. I don't want my water with a side of TV static. Okay, that's not. Nothing.
I don't like carbonated water just because it tastes sour to me. Like not like it's like bad, like it's gone bad or anything. It's just like it tastes like sour, like how a lemon is sour or something.
I eat lemons, so in comparison to that, like that's nothing.
I hate lemons, so
really.
Oh
yeah.
No.
Dami, Kňaz Miloš.
Lemons in it.
Oh, sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're fine.
Kňaz Miloš comes in carbonated, low carbonated, like still carbonated, but like not as much carbonated, and it comes in non-carbonated, as well as there is the water that is carbonated but with like added what would I call it? Flavors, yeah, which I love. They have raspberry flavored, a lemon flavored. I believe there is I think forest fruit flavored as well, stuff like that. I love that water. So that's actually what I'm drinking right now. Fun fact, I'm actually drinking Kňaz Miloš with raspberry flavor. So
fancy.
I know.
Is getting all the achievements in Okami difficult? Actually no. It was actually quite simple for me. It was the first time I did a completionist run of Okami, which I did on stream, and it was actually quite simple. It didn't take that long as I thought it would, I think. But I had already played the game like so many times before that I already basically knew everything. But it was like the first time I actually tried to get like a completionist run, which is like getting all the achievements and stuff. But no, it's not particularly difficult, at least not in my opinion.
Okay. I've actually never heard about that game, but I might also check it out.
Do it.
There's so many games that I would like to like play and stream, but like we did talk about earlier, like with all those projects that we're planning, like I do not know where to start.
Oh my god. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, I do have a whiteboard of all the games that I want to play on stream.
Oh, that is so smart. I always wanted to get a whiteboard.
I would recommend it, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I always wanted one.
Yeah, you should get one. They're pretty inexpensive as far as I understand, and you could also get one that has like a calendar on it. So you could like plan it day by day, but I didn't do that. So I only have a normal whiteboard, and I just put the games that I want to play on stream on it, so I don't forget.
Huh.
At least the games that I can't play on
Okami and 50 subs Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Scooter. Absolutely. And is that on a door handle or a window handle?
That's a window handle.
Oh my god.
Why are its legs so long?
Why does it look like that?
No, I don't want this. No, I don't want this. No.
It's right there behind my laptop. Help. Somebody
you
said help.
You haven't whacked it yet?
No, I can't reach it because like my whole setup is here. I'm trying to keep track of it so I can kill it after the podcast.
Break out the chocolate. We're getting the chocolate out. We're just gonna beat it to death.
Oh my god. You're literally just having a stare down with a spider.
I'm staring down this picture so I can only freaking imagine. Oh my god.
I'm keeping track of it, you know. It's right there still. It hasn't moved.
Oh
Oh my
God.
lord.
Oh.
Mm-mm. No.
You
Absolutely
can use a
not.
simple piece of paper and pin it on the wall too. Yeah, that's also a way to do it, but I wouldn't want to ruin the walls of my place, so I'd rather not do that. I think a whiteboard is probably a better investment. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming on to the podcast. Thank you again, Buppy, for showing up. Like, I really appreciate you for being one of our first guests on the show.
Oh my God, it was my pleasure. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, thank you.
Such a good time. Such a good time.
I really had an amazing time. Anyway, guys,
Yes, it was
definitely
good. It
go
was
check out
fun.
Buppy. Guess am I can't, is my brain stopping to work because I'm looking at the spider and I can't focus the typing? I'm so sorry. Links to Buppy's channel is in chat. Go give them a follow, and thank you guys for being here.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. Once again, it was such a delight to be here. God, talking to you guys were fun.
It was fun.
Good. I'm glad.
Also, go check out Sweetly. Also an amazing person. Definitely go check
Don't do
them
it.
out. Do it.
Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Go drop a follow. Anyway.
Up to Sweetly for Okami. Up to Sweetly for Okami.
Yep. 50 subs.
50 subs for Pokemon, 25 for Kami. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you guys again. And
Yep.
see you next time. Bye.
See ya. Bye.